also need to keep an eye on my phone. If anyone missed the start of stream, when I finished early yesterday and I placed the order by 2, right? The store dicked around until like 3:22, by which point, when I click in to go, it's okay, just like send the partial order, just for the love of God, at least just send it. Of course, it was too late, so now they're delivering it Sunday. Alright, no messages. So yeah, now I have to keep half an eye on my phone. She didn't see it, she wasn't even there. But how do I prove it? How do I prove it? Dude, look at this shit. Well, yeah, sure. Maybe I have to present something in the conversation part, right? I was in my car. Well, let's go all the way back to the start. So it was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. You weren't looking at the lake at the time? No. She looked after she heard the noise. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. We've grilled her about that, but let's do it again. You clearly see the two men. Just look at the picture. Is that enough for you? Can I present the picture in here? I can't. Fuck. I really can't present the picture. Come on. Because you can't see shit in this. Okay, I looked at the picture. I can't see shit. Yeah, we weren't asking what was in the photo. We asked what you saw. Witnesses testified that. Okay, then there was another bang. Now, I'm pretty sure, have I tried? Let's just update this. Look in whatever I've uncovered in pressing. There's another bang. Not a thing on the lake but the boat. Can I present this? This is why I got the safety save, right? The evidence clearly reveals contradiction. They aren't. Fuck. There was another bang. There should have been 3. Why is she only hearing 2? What am I missing here? A cave. Okay. A cave. Should be the right one, right? Miles Edgeworth, Von Karma, the trial begins. Let's see what I missed in, oh, that's a small hay, but what did I miss in Gumshoes? Cross-examination. Press him on the 5th statement. Next morning, a body was found at the lake. Gumshoe will show that the bullet was in the body, the pistol added to the record. Press him on the 6th statement. They had to arrest. I pressed him on everything, so the judge orders Gumshoe to add a new statement that the murder weapon we found on the boat was decisive evidence. Press him on that statement. Well, Karma will laugh at you, just like Edgeworth did once. It turns out, Edgeworth's fingerprints from his right hand were on the pistol. He sees that as critical evidence, demands that the pistol be added to the court. For newcomers to the game, Von Karma asks the judge to explain ballistics. There's a recess, now we're at Lauder. Okay. Now here's where I'm stuck, because there must be something, but I'm not finding it. So the cross-examination. Press her on the statement that she was in her car. She was camping there because she was doing a project for university. Press further, and Von Karma objects that the research has nothing to do with the murder, and the judge has to sustain the objection. Press on the 2nd and 3rd and 4th statements, then press further. On the latest statement, she revealed to you she saw 2 men with her own eyes. Von Karma objects to this. Is he hiding something? Press Lauder on her 5th and 6th. She reveals there was another shot. Press further on the number 6. Lauder says she was scanning the whole lake. The whole lake? Was she looking for something else? Von Karma, of course, objects to this, finds all your questions hopeless. Thus, he'll say Phoenix will be out of the courtroom if he has another outburst. Seeing that Lauder's testimony stinks and seeing Phoenix has no more chance of cross-examining, Maya Fey harshly demands that Lauder tell the court if she clearly saw that it was Edge or... So I just gotta, like, let it end. Make sure I press everything and go further every time and let it end. Press everything. Sure about that. Sure as a country gal can be. Press further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scan the whole lake? Almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Yeah, okay, we got the objection. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. Oh, that's what I'm Sustained. Yes, of course. But let's see if we get the outburst. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. You keep your promise, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Nick, Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision and pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Hold it! Who was that? It was me. Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. This court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. Oh, I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. No. But Phoenix said nothing. Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Oh, ha. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Hey, Jake! Yeah, he is a smug cunt. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She clearly said she saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony. I have a right to cross-examine her again. Who gets to be smug now? Order. I think he's stuck. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? I've never been told no before in my whole life. Ms. Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. Haha. Suck on these nuts, cunt. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. My FA. You will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. Ha. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction here or else. Ooh. We need a new safety save. That's what's gonna happen here, is a whole lot of safety save, load safety save, safety save, load safety save. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Again. Still got nothing from that delivery that was supposed to be yesterday, and then it was supposed to be before 10 today. There is no fucking word still. It's already 9:30. And according to their website's time zone, we're an hour ahead. So according to their website, we're now 10:30. So everything's based out of Sydney. I'm not bitter at all about the daylight savings thing. Okay. All right. Let's get into it. That last statement. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. What about the other man? You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it. If you can. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty. Really? Oh, remember I said about the safety save? I forgot to do it. We'll chuck one now. Never mind. It's fine. Actually, we'll make it... No, we'll make it 4. I'll take the blow. But we got a safety save now. I have to assign you a penalty. Damn. I forgot to safety save. That's it. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander my efforts either. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Can't see shit in this photo. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Again, I'm sorry about the accent. That's how they've written it. Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The oar of the boat. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet, it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? What? Mr. Wright has a point. This guy just says objection to everything, I think. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet, now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart? What? Could you see the defendant on that night? Oh, of course. I said I could and I meant I could. Then, please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. Okay. So you're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem. With her binoculars. You used binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. This one better be good. You all saw nothing. And you're gonna see nothing when I load it up multiple times. Welcome in, Jake. How was your guitar fixing stream? I did lurk for a little bit. And I understood none of it. So I just lurked. There's something weirdly zen about those streams, but I don't understand any of it. So I just lurk. Who knows, maybe I'll absorb some kind of knowledge. This one had better be good. Okay, what have I got here? It was a cold night. The mist was thick as grits. I'm pressing on that. What the hell's a grit? So how could you see Edgeworth? Now just hold your horses for a second. See, this. They've written it in a way that you have to read it. And I feel bad using it, like... You hasty Yankee types. Never find a gal where I'm from. What's that even meant to mean? Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me. The fuck was this? So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Alright. We're finally gonna overwrite that. We'll go back up. Because... that would be this camera, correct? They aren't, are they? Yeah. That's why I had those. I strongly suspected, but I wanted to know I tried. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Just press on everything. Your camera? Yeah, I got an automatic. The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. And yet it was the camera that took the photo that you submitted to evidence, so... Objections abstained. Sustained. Oh, he's not letting not letting her answer any of my questions. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Please talk about the binoculars. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? I said this shit. Because the camera also has the wrong lens, right? It was pointed in the wrong direction. So she said she was out looking for shooting stars, but she set the camera up to respond to noises that stars don't make. It was pointed at the lake, not at the sky. And the lens is the wrong lens. Like, if you want to photograph the sky, you need like a full paparazzi lens, you know? And the little thing, the lens so long you need something else to hold up the end of it. Where she just had like a... one like not much bigger than my lens. So like a 50mm maybe. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? Ah. I've got doubts about your camera too. Come on. Come on, it's the lens. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant in this case. You can't say that for certain. I mean, you submitted evidence taken with the camera. Like, Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But I know this. You find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Oh, okay. I'll tell you what then. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Fucking oath. Now I made that save. You better do. Make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning, and I will point dramatically, because it's Ace Attorney, and that's my thing. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. But the lens is wrong. Meteor showers don't make loud bang noises. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know, the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Well, yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Huh? Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. This bitch. Now wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth? She's gonna break. She's gonna break at this dude. She's gonna break. No unnecessary comments, please. Well, when I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked with my binoculars. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Wait. I want to try and throw some things out of here. Present. Come on, you were photographing.